Good. Ready to go when you are. Alright, welcome back to VCG for our second fixture today. The Ifira Sharks versus the mighty Efate Panthers. Big game, Damo, big game.
Yeah, Ifira Sharks won the toss. They've elected to field first, which I think Nipiko was huge in last week's win. He wants to see what total he's going to chase in the afternoon so he can pace his innings, doesn't he really? So I'll just run through the Ifira Sharks lineup. This afternoon, second game in the Betbardo Vanuatu Blast. Narling Nipiko is captain, Jamal Vira is wicketkeeper, Alex Stephen, Apollinaire Stephen, Bethan Molly, Obed Yusuf, Stefan Sandy, Vince Vira, William Yamak, Fernando Lume, Samson Calroy rounds out the 11 this afternoon. So one change is Alex Stephen is in, and Nico Unavalu is out for this afternoon's game. Expect Nico to be back next week after a little niggling injury. For the mighty Efate Panthers, I think there's one change due to an injury in the first innings. Kendy, Kenneth is out. We'll run through with captain Joshua Rasu, Jarryd, Allan, wicketkeeper Kenny, Tari, Lazaro, Carlot, McMillan, Markia, Selwyn, Garae, Shem, Sala, Simpson, Obed, Tony, Tamata, Wesley, Vira, and Richard Barnes comes in and makes his debut in the Betbardo Vanuatu Blast today. Richard Barnes, the old experienced, he's our age experienced. Let's say he's not that old, but he's a competitor.
Nickname's got to be Jimmy, doesn't it? Surely.
Jimmy Barnes.
Surely.
And where are they putting the old fella in the field?
He's going to be hiding somewhere. He's got.
I can't see him.
Where is he? He's out. No, he's not deep square. As Krieger ball goes on the field, an extra ball. We better get that there, Mark Stafford.
He's batting. His batting team.
Of course, he's the batting team. Damo, give yourself an uppercut there. you stitched me up too. No, that's all good to go. We're going to have...
Obed Yusuf will come in from the Lagoon end to open the bowling, and he's taken some key wickets in the Ifira Sharks games. It's overcast, guys. There's the odd bit of rain,
a bit of drizzle, Damo.
Should hold off for us, we expect, from the weatherman.
It's a little bit of drizzle, but every forecast is saying that it's going to be okay. So let's back it in as Obed Yusuf comes in for the first ball. The Rasu short. He could have just cut that through the field for 4. He's tried to back foot it over mid-off. Yeah, he's just correcting himself there. He tried to hit it off the back foot for 6 over mid-off.
And a good start by young Yusuf in this afternoon's game. Here he comes in from Lagoon end. Skips in the left armour, a little bit wide, and it's kept low again.
Nice.
Kept low again. That's gone 2 dots first up. Rasu just trying to hit it hard. And if I was them, I'd probably look to be changing the field if that's the line he's going to bowl.
He's got to bowl straighter, but he could have easily smacked them through the offside for 4. It's a huge gap. There's only one guy in front of cover and point. He's gone over mid off this time. That was the ball hit. That was Fuller. And you could get on the front shoe, and he's hit it for 6, a great strike.
Nice.
He hasn't tried to overhit it. He's just timed it. First 2 weren't there to hit that straight. He should have went squarer with them. And this time he went
look,
straight.
If you're a Sharks,
too much width, isn't it?
Oh, too much width. And that line he's bowling, why has he got a deep square leg? It was always going to down the ground. They haven't changed the field here again. Mid-on back, mid-wicket back, and here's Yusuf Obed coming in for Rasu from Lagoon end. Tosses it up nicely. Has bowled him. That is really good bowling. It's slow. The couple kept low. I think Rasu, that's a big mistake. Big mistake.
He had to hit straight. Hit across the line. The left-arm spinner's got to bowl at the stumps. That's what he's done.
Well, he didn't learn from the first 2 balls. They just stayed a little bit lower. That one's just slow and low, and it's gone through the gate. Middle stump. Boom.
Oh, horrible shot off middle stump. Top of middle stump. He could have, mid-off's up. He could have just punched it straight down the ground, over mid-off. And he's such a good player, that shot too.
Even through the field on the ground, on the offside.
Yeah, but that's the line the left-arm spinner's got to bowl. And the Panthers, as I say, it's a big game. The Sharks look up for it, Damo. They were a bit slow out of the blocks last week.
They really like to bowl first, don't they?
Yeah, between the first game, they played the first game of the day where they might have been a bit slow. Now they look like they're up for the challenge. The bowling's key. They've got to keep him around 80 or under. Anything over 80, unless Nipiko has a day out, is going to be tough to chase. Anything over 100, I think, would be too much
Yeah, and we've got Jarryd Allan coming to the crease now. He hit 3 lovely sixes in the first game today, but he just needs to get himself set here again. The pitch has changed a little bit. Different bowling, too.
Yeah,
bowling.
spinning away. He's favoured the leg side slog, sweep. Offside fields up, spinning away. That should be the go-to as he comes in the bowl.
Tosses up.
Oh, he's played back to a full one there. It's good bowling by a young fella. After the first couple of wide balls, he's come back well, hasn't he?
I think very good over so far, and he's really impressed me in the whole tournament.
Yeah, left arm spinner's worth their weight in gold.
Jarryd Allan's got to come forward to this. He can't just sit back on the back foot and let this ball come to him.
That's beautiful bowling.
Yeah, that's a nice shot.
Oh, it's a misfield though. It's a lazy bit of fielding by Alex Stephen there. It was. You can't. Come on, this is a higher level of cricket than what they're used to, some of these young blokes.
Yeah,
they've gone the old under-19 club cricket approach to that. That was lazy. He's better than that.
Yeah, it was. You just want to see that enthusiasm. You just want to see him pick that up, fire it into the wicketkeeper.
Save reading hours. News on the go. Download our shorts to read news in 60 words.
Too many on the leg side here. They've got 2 behind square on the leg side here. We've got Stefan Sani, good off spinner, one of the best offies in the country, if not the best.
Yeah, well, last week he's very impressive. He took 3 for 1 last week. He's got 5 wickets overall in the tournament. He's 6th on the ladder here. Look to him, bowled a really important over last week, didn't he, just to close out the game.
He changes his pace well. He's got the doosra. He comes off the old Carl Hooper, Viv Richards, 1-step run up.
Yep, and we've got Laz Carlo, who he scored 6 runs, I think, in 5 bats. He's got to be his last chance.
Well,
I have to change it. He's given every opportunity.
He's Stewie Jew. He's over Stewie Jew at the moment. So he's definitely must be ready to get some. Oh, he's winding up like a baseball there. That was Babe Ruth.
Here we are,
the cameraman's got to get a bit straighter there on the camera, please. Here we go.
In from the Betbarter Bellevue Hill end, tosses up, and Laz is...
Oh, it's a bait, pick up and throw. It's a great bit of work, and she's giving him out. Has he dropped his bat? He's dropped his bat in the bat has stuck in the ground as he runs. A great decision, I think, by Muriel Kenny there. Terrible run.
Watch the replay come through, and
how's he's backing up? Check he's backing up.
Drags the leg side.
He's ready to go.
He stutters. Just great fielding again.
The bat stuck in the ground. The bat stuck. A fantastic decision, Muriel Kenny. She's a good umpire.
She's had a great tournament.
Yeah, she's very good.
Kenny.
You got her. I always run on the pitch. If you run off the pitch, you can't slide your bat.
Anything can happen.
Look at it. It's a thick, lush outfield next to the pitch.
I think I remember Joel Garner doing something similar where he's put his big bat in.
Curtly Ambrose at the whack and it got stuck in the crack. I remember that.
He got right out.
You got his.
But again, it's just been the outstanding fielding today.
Great bit of fielding. Nala Nipigo, superb bit of fielding. Hesitation. Probably no call. Laz not known for hitting quick singles. It was a suicide run. It was a great bit of fielding.
And a bit
the slower outfield, it probably allowed Nala Nipigo to get the hand down in time to pick it up. Good throw. Good bit of work from the keeper. Great decision. Muriel Kenny. Our female umpires are doing a great job this Betbarter Vanuatu Blast. And they could umpire any tournament around the world, I think.
Yeah, we've got Jeff Walton affiliating at the Betbarter Bellevue Hill end here as Stefan Sandy comes in for the second delivery. It's all happening.
It is, mate. It is. Here he goes again to the Betbarter Big Bopper. And he's bopped it through the cover. Cover got a hand on it. That's just a single.
Nice
yes,
shot. Well
the
timed.
Betbarter Big Bopper. He's in. I think he's been the crowd favourite. He's been the commentator's favourite. He's been brilliant. Just the way he's stood tall and just hit through the line.
He's given himself time and he's put bad balls away and he's respected good balls.
Yeah, he's just hit through the line. We've got Laz Carlo. He's got to go on now after that run out. He's gone big swing. He's gone down to Bethamoli at long on. He's a good fielder out there. We've got Bethamoli and Simpson in the hot spot at deep mid wicket and deep mid on, and they're two of the better fielders in the game. So good captaincy to get the two guys in the hot spot.
And he's put himself at short mid wicket there. Here we go, Stefan Standy in from the Bellevue Hill end. Toss, a little bit flatter.
It's nice bowling. He's got good change of pace. He is a very good spinner. Good change of pace. Goes both ways with the Doosra. Is in the game. Fantastic bowling from the young fellas. He comes in the ball from the Betbarda Bellevue Hill end. It's wide.
It's a nice shot
and
down the
the
ground.
Betbarda big
Enough.
bopper has bopped it over mid-off. It just hits through the line. Classic shot. That's Josh Rasu could have hit that shot from the other end, I reckon. That's the shot. Look at that. That's beautiful. Just stand tall, bang it through the line. So very low Andrew Flintoff style. He's got that very Andy Flintoff stand. Well, that's the wrong replay.
But we'll go
live here. Live to the action,
Sandy
please. Come in the ball again.
It's a little bit shorter. He's pulled it down leg side. He's beaten the two fielders. One's at fine leg, one's at square fine leg, and that's gone between two of them. That's back-to-back fours, and that's the way you finish off an over. Even though we got the unlucky run out there. And we've taken 10 off the over. It should be 2 for 18. 2 for 18 off 2. Shane?
Yes, that's a short, wide leg side ball. And smoked it for 4. That's a good shot.
And a bad finish.
Good finish. Yeah.
Bad finish for the bowler.
Yeah, good. Yeah, well, that's because you're the Sharks, mate. You got the most one-eyed commentary in world cricket coming from Damien Smith for the Ifira Sharks. There's a little bit of drizzle come in, but the forecast is good. The clouds are high. The Banana Bay Doctor's blowing in fast. I don't think we'll have any problem with the rain here. I don't think. As we've got Apo Stevens. Got the breeze behind him. Up his clacker here. He might get a bit of pace up with any luck and get it through.
Yeah, but Stevens not having a bad tournament, not having a great tournament. He's 2 for 17. It's his best figures here. He's taken 5 wickets. Look, this is be old roommates against each other here. Bo Stevens and Laz Carlot next to an overs. They spent a lot of time together. This has got to be full and straight at the stumps. He cannot afford to give him that one-step hit here. So Apo Stevens will know exactly what to do. Ex-teammates as well.
Yeah, he's got third man and long on out. So that's where he's going. I think he's got to go full and straight. He, as I say, angles in, hits it. One, it really stands the seam up. And if he hits the seam, it can go both ways. He's a good new ball bowler. He'll be steaming in. He's coming off a massive long run up here. No, it's Nala Nipigo. Apo was standing there. It's actually Nala Nipigo's the bowler.
I wrote down Narling to start with, and I'm sure.
But Apo was running and practicing his run up.
Here we go.
It's Nala Nipigo. Sorry about that, folks. Comes in the bowl. Laz smacked it into the ground.
Nice pick up by Yusuf there and straight into the stumps there.
If you hit the ball and it's just stopping in the inner 30 ring because the grass is very green and lush this week with all the rain we've had. I would have. Nolan can bowl mid 130s 2 on his day as the Banana Bay Doctors just
building up. We'll just to readjust our commentary box.
Just lost papers going everywhere. It's launched into us. That's good for that. Will blow the rain away. No problem. It's a bit clearer out the back there. This is the big one. Nala Nipigo versus the Betbarda Big Bopper. Where's Vira? Is he coming in the bowl? He stands up nice. Let's hit straight to cover. Run out chance if he hits. He's just missed, but the Big Bopper was home.
Yeah,
he stands up nice on that, doesn't he?
Nice to sit, and just getting to the bowlers, and I'd just like to see him run through the crease and make sure he's home and make it look like he's home for the umpires as well. And here we are, Laz Carlo, the pinch hitter. Is he going to continue to try and pinch hit? He hasn't done much this tournament. Yeah, the longer he's out there, the closer he's going to get to hitting them.
Offside square of the wicket and leg side hoik. Now third man's come up and deep mid wicket's gone back. They know he likes the hoik. Probably used to a bit more bounce than the old synthetic. It's probably
Nulling him being as dominant. I'd probably like to see him take the pace off here, go at the stumps, take the pace off. Hopefully he stays a little bit low on him. Nipico in.
He's take the pace off. And he's outsmarted him.
He's definitely outsmarted him.
He's done him easily there.
Every time we've seen the batsman trying to come forward on this pitch, they've just done nothing. Watch the replay here. Rolls the fingers over. And just went away a little bit. There's a little bit in this pitch for everyone.
I think so. It's been a great cricket wicket the whole tournament. Runs and wickets and fielding has been spectacular. Here comes Nala Nipigo in the bowl to Laz Carlo. Short just done him for a bit of pace, I think.
Yep.
Done him for pace there.
Done him for pace, and he's got a little bit on there. He just wants that one-step hit, doesn't he? That's what he's after.
Yeah, that's what he's after. That's banged in. Oh, that's good bowling. Yep. Right over leg stump. It doesn't allow him to free his hands up. He's just done him for pace.
Yep, and we've gone 1-1 ... and pressure's on Laz. Every ball Laz is out there with a dot, it's going to be the biggest shot. He's always looking for the biggest shot. He's gone pace off, pace on. I think we're going to go pace off. I'd like to see a Yorker, a full ball here, straight at the stumps. Nipico in. Pace off, and he's got the outside edge. It's over.
He's
Cover.
got
It's safe.
over. He hasn't middled it.
I don't know if he's got enough on it.
Apo Stevens, big dive, well fielded. He's raked it in.
And a nice throw to the keeper's end there. Good fielding, Apo. He just wants to be in the game, Apo. He just wants to field the ball.
He does. That's why he's warmed up for his bowling. He must be bowling the next one. He's been practicing his bowling. He's an athletic guy, but that's good bowling. Good shot by Laz. Kept his shape. Got to look to hit offside a little bit more.
With the field up in the power play, it's reasonably safe, isn't it? With that pace on the ball and having a big swing. If you're going to give it your kitchen sink.
Mid wickets come up deep square back. I reckon he's going bumper.
Oh, it has to be bumper.
I think it's a good option.
Or he's a double bluff. What's it going to be? Nippico in.
Oh, full and straight.
Toss.
Good pace too. And Fernando's got his hand on that one back in the team after I gave him a spray last week. That's good over that.
We're 2 for 23 after 3. And I think it's a good start by both teams in the power play. Great start by the Ifira Sharks to get 2 down. And not a bad start, be 23 off 2 overs.
3 overs. 3 overs, I mean. Yeah, no, they're a little bit behind there.
The key here is Wesley Viralilu. They need that wicket. He's not on strike yet, but they need that wicket. That's the key wicket, isn't it?
Yeah, the Bet Barter Big Bopper is the man of the tournament for me so far. Just the way he stepped up to the plate, and every time he's got bat or ball, and particularly bat in hand, he's looked dangerous. And I'm loving his technique.
Yep, we'll go about Apollonius Stevens will take the ball at the Bet Barter Bellevue Hill end here. He's we talked it up last over. He does know Laz Carlot, teammates, roommates. The wicketkeeper's a long way back. I'm not sure if he's that fast.
He's putting his helmet back, I think.
And Apo does a little bit with the ball, so I guess that's why they're doing him in the 4th over, just outside the power play. They can just have a few extra fielders back. He's going around the field. He's got 3rd man. Is that a deep cover? No, it can't be deep cover. Short cover, or short point, short mid wicket. Deep mid on, deep mid off, deep mid wicket.
There's no sweeper on there.
He's got 2 behind square.
Yeah, that fielder's in the wrong spot. He's got away with that one there. Not sure.
Stevens in, full ball. Laz Carlot just pushed it into short cover, and that's an easy single. Good running by Wes. He just wants to be in the game, Wes. Yes. He's had a great tournament.
Square legs up here. So 1, 2, they've got square leg up. So the melee flick is on, even though they're not playing. Melee flick is on. I would likely bring 3rd man up and put square leg back, but you makes it hard to bowl straight if you get just on his legs.
Fine leg come up and bring square leg back.
Yeah, he's got to. The flick over square leg umpire's right on.
Go Viralilu on strike to Apo Stevens. Full ball, straight it off stump. That's good bowling and good patience. Good patience by Viralilu there. He'd be looking for anything over pitched. He wants to go down the ground. He's hit him very well. Looks like a bit of cloud coming in there though, Shane. They want to get through these overs you'd like to see to get us 20 overs done.
I think we're right. No rain today. We're going to be okay. Good, nice and positive there, Damo. Zappo, he takes a long time between his balls, I tell you.
Yeah, had a bit of an injury last week. Here he is. He looks like he's fully fit today. He comes in, Bellevue in. Wes punches it down the ground. It's very straight. Apo, Bethan Molly gets it in. Fires in, hits the stumps. Good fielding.
Not getting 2 with Laz Carlo there.
No, Laz was never coming back for 2. Laz is there to hit some boundaries. He's not there to run 2s. But Wes again just striking the ball nicely.
He's looking the goods. This has been his breakthrough tournament, hasn't it? Really, he's always shown a lot of promise, but hasn't quite stepped up on the big occasion. This is the biggest occasion Vanuatu cricket has had locally. The Bet Barter Vanuatu Blast been a fantastic tournament as Big Apo steaming in from the Bet Barter sign. He's pushing off the 30-yard circle just about. And we're changing. He's very slow, but he's got the slowest over rate of any.
Well, I think that the umpires just held it up because there's a 12th man at deep cover that's held it up. Apo Stevens come in. Laz Carlo drags it leg side. It's going to be short, though. Hasn't hit it well enough to find the fielder. Simpson, Garae just easily throws it back into the bowler's end there, and that's an easy single. And I think Laz has gone for 7 singles on it now.
7 singles, easy pinch hitter. He's tried to hit them all. Just hasn't found the pace of the hybrid pitch. So this is the first time he's had exposed to it, and it's showing. Probably need to have a few more hits on it. Here's
the man on strike. What's Apo Stevens got in tail here for Viralilu on strike? Comes in, takes the pace off. He just dragged the leg side. That's a nice little shot there. Just tucked it there. He's looking for 2. It's not on.
They're taking it on.
And that is out from square leg where I am.
He might have dropped the ball, the keeper. I think you give the benefit of the doubt there to the batter.
Well, I think she's got every other call right. I think she's very good here, Muriel Kenny. So he's hit the ball, and look at him. He just wanted he's gone hard. Carlo never wanted to. Look at him. He's just jogging that first one. Vera Lulu gets in and out of the crease very quickly. And he's coming back. Nice dive. I think the dive saved him there, and a good call.
In his hand at the time. Yeah. Mark done a deep square. Ooh, doesn't look happy with that one.
Vera Lulu just wants to be in the game. He wanted to get back on strike. Just change that momentum.
Young fella there, under 19, just jogging to the ball. You can't do that at this level. These guys will steal 2 on you every time. And if this goes for 6, that's good running. That's the big difference, isn't it?
Yeah, we've got 5 off the over so far. This is a key one. A boundary would be a destroyer for the Ifira Sharks. Bo Stevens coming in. Slower ball. He's picked it. It's gone. Square leg. It's not big enough.
Bounce. Oh, Vira had a chance to get a mitt on that.
He did well to get there, but I don't know if he just off balance. He didn't quite get it. So watch the replay here. Pace off. Good bowling, good batting. He's just waited for that. He's picked it up quite well. Hit the gap. As we see Beth and Molly come round. Is it spun or something on him? He's just
bounced a bit on him.
Yeah, it's really kicked up there, and that's 9 off the over, and it takes them 2 to 32. 2 for 32 after 4, Shane. And
that was it. They wanted 2. They got 2 to fine leg when they shouldn't have got 2 and got a big bopper on strike, and he's bopped it for 4 over mid-wicket.
And that's why he wanted to be on strike. He wanted to do that, didn't he?
He wanted to be on strike. We've got spinner on, got Obed Yusuf, left arm, orthodox from the Lagoon end.
And this would be a good challenge. Hey, he's bowled very well. He's generally bowled the first over and then bowled a little bit later. Lazaro will be looking for that one step and hit, whereas Yusuf just slowed it down, and he's just got him to sneak through a little bit lower here. He got the key wicket of Rasu in the first over after a big 6 boundary.
Once again, they're very, very slow with the field. The Sharks are a bit all over the show. The guys are running everywhere. The young bowlers, I think they've got to take a bit of ownership of their fields.
I like he's still got a catching mid-wicket there too, Shane. I like that. Especially with Kazzy.
Well, he's got a bowl straight here. He's got massive gaps on the offside. The deep point is far too square. There's a huge gap. If he gets anything past cover in the ring, it will be 4. There's a big gap there. Or anything fine of point.
Yusuf's in, and he's come down the pitch, or half a step down the pitch. He dragged the leg side. So that William Yamak out there gets that there, and Laz just gets another single. Has he gone to 8 singles now? The pinch hitter's done 8 singles.
Oh, I think he's been. It's 8 ground balls.
The ground balls. And this will be a really good matchup. Right Yusuf here, and now Big Bopper, Betbata Big Bopper, Vera Lulu on strike here. He just needs to wait on this ball here. Keep his head down a little bit. Tosses it up nicely, punches it through the offside, but straight to Beth and Molly at point. And that's no run, but I like the intent though.
Yeah, it's a good shot. Left arm spinner. Could be. Something he hasn't faced a lot in this tournament, so it's a good ploy by the captain to bring him onto the big bopper as he comes in the bowl. Obed Yusuf, short, he's punched it the long on, straight to Bo Stevens, where they just take the easy single as he fires it into the keeper from the long on. No one's backing up there. I'm not sure why he's doing that. That's good field. He's got a strong arm throwing down breeze there. He wouldn't take him on for 2, but it's good bowling. And Carlot has got to go here. I reckon he's going to use his feet and come down.
Yeah, he wants to come down, doesn't he?
Looks like he wants to come down the deck, and he is.
And he's
come down and
missed. He's got some pad on it. It's going to go to fine leg for a leg by here. And that's fastest Laz Carlos' run.
He wants to strike.
And what's the call? It is leg by. Yeah, he definitely wants to come down the pitch to it, doesn't he?
Yep, he does. He's been a good over. He's got to stay straight here. He's got to stay straight. He's been a very good over and kept him under the run rate that they probably
Vera Lulu
want.
has hit everything really straight, and there's a wide mid on and wide mid off.
That's short. He shoveled it. There's a man under it. Is he going to get it? He's dropped it.
Again. I think he's dropped again there.
How many catches have the Sharks dropped out there? It's that man again bouncing. William Yamak. He's dropped 3 out there now. 2 the other week and 1 then. And that you can't. Oh.
Let's watch the replay here. Wesley just waited on that. He just didn't get his. It wasn't. It was just low. He just didn't get enough swing into that, does he? And that's a simple catch.
Under his hands too low.
Here we go. Yusuf coming in from the Lagoon end. We'll go back to that. Carlot.
Another chance out there. No, it's 1 bounce short of the wicket. That's Stefan Sandy. He's well fielded.
And Carlot, 9 singles. The pinch hit.
I He can't drop the Bet Barter Big Bopper and get away with it.
5 off the over takes us through to 2 for 37 after 5. An interesting start here. That was a key wicket. Their run rate's not out of control here. They needed that wicket. And as we saw in the first game, the fielding was the difference.
Oh, they need to get them 80 or under to be a huge chance here. And with Wes in, they can score. Hitting with this Banana Bay Doctor here. They could be. And what's happened all the time, it's been the quick turnaround. You drop a catch or miss something, and then they go bang, 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 and then the game's taken away from you.
Are you in search for the best IT solution company? Visit Swap Infotech, one of the leading app solution providers with excellent IT infrastructure and solutions. We provide the most affordable rates with no compromise on quality. On-time delivery tops our priority list. We have experts who believe in turning technology into business value. Swap Infotech, transforming technology for tomorrow.
For the sake of it.
Yeah, and he's moved fine leg finer again, so this would have to be Yorker at the stumps, you would think. Apo coming in. It's outside off. He's thrown the kitchen sink at him, and he's just missed it.
Babe Ruth is
missed it.
Les Babe Ruth Carlos swung and a miss.
Oh man, punch it over cover, Laz. Come on, man. Vira Lulu's moved to 19 very quickly in this, hasn't it?
Yeah. Laz just not getting the pace of the pitch. At least he hit that a bit straighter. I like that.
Well, Wesley Vira for the tournament was striking at 217, and he's moved to 19 very quickly.
Yeah, he's looking good, but that drop catch is going to be costly out there.
Here we go, Apo Stephen coming in from the Bet Barter Bellevue Hill end on the stumps. Hits the pad, just going down leg though. There's nothing much happening there, and we've gone dot in the first 2 balls
Good
here.
Now he's bowling into the Banana Bay Doctor, and if you can go under 10s bowling at this end, it's going to take your team a long way to win the game because it's coming in. Yep. So I said the Doctor's making a big house call today.
It is. Apo Stevens, I like that these balls haven't been the best deliveries, but they've been full. They're not that step hit. They're very full. Yeah. Hasn't quite got it right. Hasn't probably done what he wanted to do. He's just changing the field again.
Fine leg is coming up and deep
covers. Deep cover. Going
like
back.
Bowling out the stumps and keeping your leg side protection. He's not every time he goes wide. It just floats out a bit.
Well, you don't want to give Laz somewhere to open his arms up.
I'm not sure about that field place.
There we go. Stevens in. Bet Barter Bellevue Hill end. It's wide ball out on the crease. As he rolled his fingers, it's kept low, and he's gone dot. Or is that strike?
That's. No, the second one wasn't a real strike. It hit the body. It was a walk to first plate. But that was he's on strike too.
Here we go. I like this. Vira Lulu's just walking down the crease there.
Get me on strike, mate. Is what he's saying.
Well, the field's back. Any bat on ball, and he's got a single, really, doesn't he?
Yeah, but he's the pinch hitter, Babe Ruth. Loves Babe Ruth Carlot.
It's about 12 inches outside of his crease here. He just wants the bat on ball. Stephen in. Full ball again. And it's a no ball as well.
There's a chance of run out. It is out. That's a direct hit.
That's a direct hit. That's great fielding by the captain again.
Oh, and he's given it. He's given it out.
Yes, he has given it out.
He's given it out. Eventually, he's given. That's a great bit of fielding. Now, if you get to see this on the replay, that's a sensational.
He's ground balled it to cover.
You won't see the pickup, and the big Babe Ruth is trying to get the first base, and direct hit has got him.
That's a great fielding again.
Great bit of fielding. Now, Nipper goes a one-hand pick up at cover and pick up, throw in one motion, direct hit.
But Shane, don't forget, we've got a front foot, no ball. The Bet Barter Big Bopper's gone on to strike. He's got the free hit.
He's got the Bet Barter Big Bopper from bowling from the Bet Barter Bellevue Hill.
Too many bees.
He's got the Bet Barter free hit.
Get us a burger. Too many. We've got Simpson Obed coming out there. He was in ominous form this morning until he was taken with that great catch by Philip Sione on the boundary with one-handed catch.
There's a conversation between the umpires and Apo Stephen. And he is a fiery customer, Apo Stephen, so not sure what's happening. But I think it's a better result for the guys because Laz didn't look at the races today, and Simpson Obed has been in good nick. My microphone's been off.
Well, this is the Form 2 batsmen in the competition out there.
Yes.
And they're both in good form in the previous game. Simpson, Obed just out to a brilliant catch. Nothing you can do about that. Both batting around the 200 strike rate. And here we are. It's a free hit, and they changed ends, so they're allowed to change the field. So what's Apo Stephen thinking here?
The Betbarter Big Bopper's got the Betbarter free hit from the Bellevue Hill, and he's got on backing off pace. He's taking his time. He's really, really slow between the overs here. Still got 4 to bowl. 15 minutes, 4.3 to bowl, and not much time. They've got to really get through these overs.
Just keep your shape here. Wesley Viralulu as Apo Stephen comes in.
It's a free hit, don't forget.
Pace off, he's hit it straight to mid-on, but it's going to take some stopping. Beth Amoli, great fielding.
Beth Amoli out there. Because it's been a little bit drizzle. It's just
skidded through, yeah.
And it skidded, and he got just behind her, inches inside the line.
Yeah.
Fantastic fielding from the young fella.
Yeah, the young fella dove, took the knee, slid into that. Nice hands out in front of him.
Yep.
Took the ball nicely.
So we've got Simpson Obed in now. The field has changed. They've got 4 inside now, that's right. As third man finally go up. Bowling the Simpson Obed. Great slow ball. Could be a run out the non-strikers end? No, it's a long
It's going to be an overthrow, though, Shane.
Yes.
Wesley Viralulu wants to come in.
Could be another run out.
Oh, direct hit. He was very close, wasn't it?
Here.
I like the intent, though. I like the intent.
Fantastic cricket. Fantastic cricket there by both teams. Fast running, great intensity.
As we watch the replay here, we'll have time.
Yeah, well bowled. Doesn't that just stand up nicely? Or bounce for the keeper.
Bad bounce.
Keeper killers those. Don't miss them, mate. I tell you.
Yusuf Obed throws at the non-strikers end, but it's way over the top. It was high risk. Here we go. Simpson Obed on strike to Stephen. What's he got? Pace off again. That's a great delivery, and it goes through to the keeper.
It's good over from the big Apo Juice.
Well, it was a good over. Besides the no ball, he's gone dot.
No
ball, which was a run-out wicket, or 1 and then 2 by. So very well bowled. 4 off the over. Should take us.
Who have they got left? They got a couple of overs of spin to come. They got the Vince Vira hasn't bowled the leggy who usually bowls for him, so he's got a bowl now. He's getting the ball now. This could be big because Vince Vira has gone for a few at times, and he's bowled really, really well at times. So, as a young league does, it's going to be a little bit hit and miss. But when he's bowled well, he's bowled it straight at the stumps, made him play across the line.
Yeah, I think, and taking a couple of key wickets, his best figures are 1 for 5. He's taken 2 wickets in the tournament. I think he's just taken a couple of good wickets. I'm pretty sure he got the Andrew Mensali in one of the games.
Yeah, I think so.
Melitafia.
I'll tell you what, though. You've been one of the best statisticians, old Stato Smith. Stato Smith.
I got more paper here than a library, mate.
Unbelievable.
And Viralulu has hit him very straight, nearly straight over the umpire's head here, and there's a bit of a gap straight down the ground of the Betbarter sign underneath the side screen there. Yeah, any width here, they've got to change this field, They've got to take the short mid-wicket and stick him. They need someone at backward point there. It's a good ploy, I think. Good work by Jamal Vira, the keeper, set that field. They've got to get the offside, I'll spit it out, offside field correct here. That's a lot better for the leg. He gives him some protection on the offside. There we go. Vince Vira coming in from Lagoon end. Hops in a couple of things. And he's hit it straight down the ground. On the ground. Apo, great field. That's a rocket arm from the big Apo Juice. That long on there. It's game on here, Shane. We're 41 after 6 overs. Well, there's everything to play for, Damo. Everything to play for. 6 overs, yeah. So if Nolan comes out, they only get 80 and they smack it in quick time. The net run rate's right in the game here. But Vince Vira comes into Simpson Obed. Reverse hit. It looks like it's popped off a length a bit. Well, and high risk for nothing. You're 3 for 42 off 6 overs. Punch it down the ground. Go to your strengths, Simpson Obed. There's 2 behind square on the offsides. If you get it. Vira in again, Lagoon end. He's giving himself room. Well bowled. Oh, she's called wide. I was watching from live from deep cover. I couldn't see it. Simpson Obed has got lucky there. That ball was a few inches inside. He's gone leg side, so he wants to hit over cover. So there's no need for a reverse sweep. He's giving himself room again. Really well bowled by the young leggy. Yeah, he's looking over cover. It's really well bowled by the leggy. I think it was very well bowled. Yeah, it's been a great exhibition from him in this tournament. When the batsman's putting so much thought into where he's standing, what he's trying to do, where he's trying to hit, you're bowling well, aren't you? Yep. Here we have Vince Vira coming in, 3 balls down, 3 to go. Lagoon end drags it low. There's a chance that there's one bounce. Sabo Stephen gets it in.
Well fielded there by the big fella.
Vira Lulu, he just hasn't quite hit him, or he hasn't hit him over the fence what we're become accustomed to, but the longer he's out there, the closer he is to it.
Yeah, I think this leg he's bowled brilliant here, Vince Vira. Just comes in again to Simpson Obed. He's looking for leg side, and he's got it. He's got it away, backward square for 4.
Well, and Simpson Obed, he's been innovative when he's batted. He's batted with intent, innovative. He had a great 40 not out last week. He's hitting him well. He's batting at about 170 or 180 for the tournament.
Yep. No, he's looked good. He's thinking about it at least, and making the bowler make the change and change it up, which is good batting, because he's hitting into the big breeze, so he knows he probably can't clear it at mid on there.
Yeah. Well, look, I'd like to see the leggy just rip it in flat and fast at the stumps here. If he's keep moving around, he's just going to. Here we go, Vince Vira. What he got? He's tossed it up. And he's hit it over cover.
It's gone to deep cover. Well fielded there, young Obed Yusuf. Yeah, I reckon for Simpson, because he's looking to use the pace, he can might go a bit higher and slower, make him generate pace against it.
Oh, we'll find out again. We're 3 for 50 after 7, and that's a very good. Ifira Sharks won the toss. They wanted to field. They know they got a good bowling line up here. Anything under 100.
Save reading hours. News on the go. Download our shorts to read news in 60 words.
Imperial bowl again from the Lagoon side. The Holiday Inn Hospitality Lagoon end.
Well, this is the key over, isn't it?
But yeah, they've
got the two informed batters in the tournament here.
Yeah, the two overs from the part of Bellevue Hill end are going to be crucial. If they can get these 2 overs around the under 12 each, so that's 20 about 20 runs from this end, and a good over bowling down breeze from the other end, get them around 80. Under 80, that's got to be the ploy.
Well, we've gone 10's the highest we've got in any over. Then the second over we've gone for 10.
Yeah,
and
this is the off-ear bowling, hitting with the breeze. The breeze has dropped slightly though.
We've got Samson Kalwai on the mid wicket there. He's a great fielder. Tosses it up.
Well, that's good bowling. Wide. Good bowling wide. Make him hit across the line. Excellent bowling.
And they've gone through for a bye.
Excellent bowling from those guys. Stefan Sand, yeah. Wide of off stump. That's good. Hit it out there. Make them drag because they only want to hit leg side. They could do the double bluff and hit it over cover, though. That's what they've got to look at.
Yeah, the wind's really dropped off here. Vira Lulu on strike. Yeah, Sandy in. Tosses up and he's gone straight down the ground. That's got to be 6.
Yeah, I don't know. Allan's under it. Oh. He didn't have enough vertical leap on him.
And the big bopper has gone downtown.
Yeah, he didn't hit it. That's the thing. When hitting that way, if you miss hit him, it's just going to drift over your head.
Like the young fella there, he kept his ground and had a bit of a leap as we watch it. One step, bang.
That part of big bobber as we come in now. Stefan Sandy coming in the bowl again. Short.
A bit fast. That's 6 again.
Simpson's under it. He can't get up. That's another 6.
Well, I called it earlier. Just look for me, I look pretty good off the bat there. 2 shorter guys on the boundary out here being Samson and Beth and Molly. Samson last week took a good catch like that, jumping and throwing it back in, but today it was just a foot over his head there.
You bowl off spin at this end to good players at your peril.
And you can go for runs, can't you?
You've got to go wide. You've got to go on the tram lines wide off stump.
Not bad bowling. Went you could bowl flatter and faster, didn't he? But the big bopper, big bopper just dragged it leg side. Here we go.
It's wide of off stump. That's a better line to bowl. He's had to drag it because he wants to go there and...
Good feeling, Beth and Molly just keeps to a single. So going by 6-6-1. This is their best over so far.
They needed this. They needed a big over of 16 to 18.
Well, Simpson's had intent too, so he'll be looking to hit here. I'd probably like to see him go over cover if he gets some width here.
He's got to bowl wider off stumps. Over cover, you double bluff him. Don't go with the wind. Over cover, there it is.
He's got wide. It should be an easy catch. And he's made a meal of that too.
Absolute made a meal of that. Is one of the easiest drop catches in world cricket.
Oh, some of the outstanding fielding we've seen today, and then some of the worst fielding as we've seen as well.
Terrific. Well, he's taken it too easy. He's more casual than McDonald's work here. Look at him. He's got one leg on the ground, one leg in the air. Get a decent base.
Here we go. Sandy in from the Bellevue end. A bit flatter. Through to the keeper, and that's a dot ball to finish the over.
So who did he drop there? Simpson Obed, eh?
Simpson Obed. And we got 15 off the over. That's their best over so far. We're 3 for 65 off 8, Shane.
And there's a big crowd in, and didn't they have everyone had a big chuckle when that went down?
Yeah, well, he was 12th man last week, I think, and then he's come into the team today there. But I think any kids watching there, you got to plant your feet early if you can. Plant your feet, get a staple base.
Get a stable base. He's walked under it like it was going to be the easiest catch in the world. One leg is in the air as the ball's hitting his hands, and you're off balance. Your eyes are moving. You just got to get a stable base, plant yourself, set yourself, and take it. So, how are you feeling with the Shark supporter there, watching two very easy catches go down the road?
Oh, wow. We could easily be chasing 80. We could easily be chasing 100 with 2 overs to go, couldn't we? We've got Simpson, Obed. Both these lads out there have been striking around the 180 and the 220 for the big bopper. 2 overs to go.
Yeah, Vince Vira, great first. Oh, they're gone over cover.
Wow, two overs together by Vince Vira. They gave him a chance to have a look at him last over.
Yeah, well, he's no one on strike. It's only Nipico to go, I think. So I reckon it's not a bad ploy if he bowls full and straight.
And he's missed the first one. That was well bowled by the young fella. He's tossed it up. He's going to find out.
Anything through point. Point has gone to extra cover on the boundary now. So you've got 3 inside the ring from cover point to short third man. So he can't give any width. Any width could go for 4 through the offside, I think, as he comes in the bowl. He's shimmied to hit him leg side, and he's hit it
down and mid off to Samson Kalwai and just pops it in there, and that's a single off here. And we've got the big bopper. Bet big bopper is on strike, and here's the matchup we want to see.
Yeah, he needs if he's
10 deliveries to go. You know what he's going to do. He wants to go downtown. He will go straight. He will go down. A big gap between mid on and mid off.
Yeah, he's got a bowl full and straight,
Vira
fast.
From Lugin end, and he does. He's hit it high in the air.
No,
the captain's under it.
Underneath it. He's not dropping it. That's how you take him. That's a big wicket, the leggy. I'm really happy about seeing that from the young fella.
Yeah, watching the replay here. Tossed it up nice. He's backed himself this afternoon, hasn't he?
He's hit across that too, hasn't he?
And that's the only probably time he's lost his shape. Whenever he's gone down straight down the ground, he's kept his shape. Nice, easy catch there by the Fair Shark captain.
You look nervous every time the ball goes in the air there, Damo.
Yeah. Look, guys, you are watching us. There's no social distancing here in Vanuatu. We have no cases of coronavirus, no suspected cases. That's why we're playing cricket. We're a short 2-hour flight from Brisbane. Come over and challenge our young fellas in a T10 or a T20.
Yeah. Oh.
On this Gabba hybrid pitch.
The challenge is on who can, from any club team from Australia, Premier, any level, email me and see if you can come and beat these guys in a game of cricket. There's the challenge that's put out there. I don't think you can.
We've got 9 deliveries to go. We've got Markia, McMillan coming out at the non-strikers end. Simpson, Obed here. No change in the field. Here we are, Vince Vira coming in. Simpson, jumps over to the offside and he drags that to short fine leg, and there's no run there. Simpson's trying everything this afternoon except standing there and just trying to hit the ball. Vince Vira's bowled really well considering the pressure he's getting put under by the batsman here.
Unbelievable couple of overs here. He's gone offside. He's looking to hit over cover. They've put deep cover out here. It's good captaincy, I think, to have that feel for
She'll be just
Simpson Obed. Young lady's bowled brilliantly here.
Well, he's 1 for 2 off this over, and it's the 9th over in a T10, and he's got the Bet big bopper out.
He's got the big bopper out, and then we've got the Markia McMillan Tanner shovel.
Here he is, Vinferi in again from Lagoon.
He's come down the wicket to shovel it. He's shoveled it the deep square. They're going to push for 2. Lazy fielding again by the young fellas out there. Better. Got to attack the ball. That's good work from...
Well, 4 for 68 off 9, and this Ifira Sharks. They've done a great job in the field here.
They have pulled it back still. Have they taken their chances? You could have been chasing 60, Damo, I reckon.
Yeah, you would like to have taken their chances. Leg spinner there. Very good finish there. We should have the captain nailing Nipigo taking the ball from the Bet Bellevue Hill end. That little light drizzle has disappeared, so it's a beautiful afternoon here.
It's coming, yeah. It's about 24 degrees. Double probably what Pete Duffy is there in Melbourne. So, yeah, probably one of the worst winter's days I've had to put up with. I nearly put a jumper on today, Damo. 6 years I've never worn a jumper. Today, I thought about it. For 1 second.
Markia is 1 not out. He's got a higher score of 17 not out till the morning's game. He strikes about a 115.
There he is. Will be coming leg side, Damo.
Nipigo coming in the bowl off pace, and he's hit it square at the deep point or deep cover, and that'll just be an easy single. And I don't mind for the last 6 deliveries. I don't mind if Markia or Simpson Obed are on strike here. They'll both put over the boundary. And that's good bowling, Nipigo. He did the same thing last week. He just took the pace off. Expect him to take the pace off every ball.
You got to bowl because they're hitting with the breeze, and it's dropped down a bit. The breeze bomb, if you're looking at your cameras from behind the bowler, is going from third man to wide long on. So they'll be trying to hit over that mid wicket long on region, and cover is up.
He's going to fully set up the fine legs.
I reckon he's going to bowl bumper. I reckon he's going to bowl a big Bata bumper.
Well, it can't be full. It's got to be short, doesn't it?
Bata bumper.
Here we go. Nipigo in. Double bluff.
It's a slower bumper.
Slower bouncer, and he just hooked that out to deep mid wicket. Samson Kalwari picks it up there. Fires into the keeper.
Quality bowling. Good field set.
Well, this is why he's captain. Hey, he knows what he wants to bowl. He's changed the field exactly how he wants it. And no change from McMillan, because McMillan will hit everything on leg side. If it's on the crease marks, he'll still hit it leg side.
I'll tell you what, they've got 5 outside the circle here. They've only got 3 inside the circle.
They've got 6 outside. This will be a no ball.
Yeah, it's a no ball if they bowl.
Surely fine leg will have to come up.
Fine leg up. Third man. If he bowls wide of the crease, which you got to bowl to him, there's a chance to nick at the third man. So I like that field.
It's got to be an effort, full Yorker on out wide. I think here we go. Ball, it is
wide. Sensational bowling from the captain from the Bata Bellevue Hill end.
Well, I think he can bowl 3 more of them.
Yeah, that's why third man had to go back. It's really good captaincy from Allan. If you're going to bowl wide, he's going to try to hit across the lines. A massive chance for a nick down the third man.
If he's going to do that, he could even bring square up into the circle and put a deep cover back just to give him some protection.
He could shovel.
He can shovel anything to the leg side.
The McMillan Tanner shovel can shovel him.
3 deliveries to go with 70 runs. Can Ifira Sharks keep it under 80. Here we go. Gnarling Nipigo in. And that's going to be a wide delivery.
Oh, he's unlucky.
He rolled his fingers across, took the pace off. As you can see, McMillan just wants to get in and hit that ball.
He's winding up. He's going to go big.
Loosen him shoulders up.
Tanner.
Still 3 deliveries to go.
The Tanner shovel will be out. No question about that.
This is exactly what Gnarling Nipigo would like, keeping them to a low score. Anything over 100 was going to be hard to catch. This is a very good score here. Nipigo in.
The shoveled it straight to the bowler. If you throw it, run him out. He could have read him out.
No, not sure. Yeah, safe. Just safe cricket, eh?
Oh, this. If you're going to say under 80 at the start of the day, I reckon the Sharks would have...
Sharks are favourites if they're under 80. Second. Under 80, the Sharks are favourite. Nipigo, I like this. Nipigo, he's done well last week. He actually won the game for him. Had the 5 sixes to finish, then he bowled well. Here he is again last over today.
They need 2 boundaries here, don't they?
Bellevue will end. Nipigo into McMillan.
Wide crease. He sliced it. A bit of fielding there from Abbo Stephen. Just a single.
Just a 4 off the
last 2 overs from the Ifira Sharks.
4 off the over so far.
For 6 off the last 2 overs.
1 delivery to go. This is a great.
They lost a bit part of Big Bopper, and they've lost their momentum a bit.
Well, the Mighty Efate Panthers only had 1 score in second over of 10, and then the 7th over they went for 15. Other than that, have been 3s, 4s, 5s. Here we go. Nipigo in last delivery. Simpson Obed likely go over cover.
He stepped away and he's
going to be dot ball. Should they run
for great bit of bowling. They should have run to the keeper. They were poor cricket them from the Mighty Efate Panthers.
1, 2, 3, 4. And I had us for 72, but it looks like we're 4 for 71 off 10 over, Shane.
I'm telling you, if Narlin goes out there and gets some in his arc and destroys this total in quick time, that's super bowling.
Well, in the
super
tournament stages though, Mighty Efate Panthers are on 3 wins. If Ifira Sharks get this, that takes them to 3 wins. Next week we've got Mighty Efate Melitafia Bulls and the Sharks. Melitafia Bulls win that game. We're 3 each.
Oh, unbelievable, mate! Unbelievable. All teams could finish on the same points here. It's fantastic.
That's exactly
the net run rate is key. What's killed the Sharks was when they got rolled for 30 that time in that first game. So they've got to get these and they've got to get them quick or win next week and they'll be top of the table.
They'll be top of the table, yeah. Very interesting second half to this game this afternoon in the Vanuatu Vanuatu Blast.
Yeah. All right, guys, we'll have a quick break for the change of innings. Damo put his teeth back in. we'll grab a water and then we'll be back for the second half for the Bada Vanuatu Blast. See you soon.
Are you in search for the best IT solution company? Visit Swap Infotech, one of the leading app solution providers with excellent IT infrastructure and solutions. We provide the most affordable rates with no compromise on quality. On-time delivery tops our priority list. We have experts who believe in turning technology into business value. Swap Infotech, transforming technology for tomorrow. Are you in search for the
Save reading hours. News on the go. Download our shorts to read news in 60 words.
Are you in search for the best IT solution company? Visit Swap Infotech, one of the leading app solution providers with excellent IT infrastructure and solutions. We provide the most affordable rates with no compromise on quality. On-time delivery tops our priority list. We have experts who believe in turning technology into business value. Swap Infotech, transforming technology for tomorrow.
That's how we warm up.
Holiday Inn Hospitality Tent. I'll just sneak a couple more here, Damo, before we get this second innings underway. It'll get me through a bit of potatoes.
And here we are. We had the same opening partnership as last time, and Gnarling Nipiko coming out, and we've also got Apolloni Stevens, who's got the big long levers. And I think that's a good ploy when you're chasing a smaller total. Get them out there. We're chasing 73 to win. I think it was 72. Yep. 72 was the... We. The Ifira show. We do have the biggest one-eyed commentator in the world coming to you here from the Betbarda Vanuatu Blast. And Gnarling Nipiko is 78 not out last week. His last 5 shots were sixes. And here we got will be Simpson Obed. He's opened the bowling every game from the Lagoon end. He's bowled two overs in the power play every game. Yep. Gnarling Nipiko, he won the toss. He wanted this. He's got time now. He doesn't need...
Yep. There's no pressure to score straight away. And Simpson Obed's got him out early before, trying to hoik across the angle. So... It's a big part. You've got to get him early. If you don't get him early, it's going to be all over here.
Oh, the wickets they're gone.
Yeah, they've got to get Gnarling Nipiko as the main man. So
but chasing 73, even if you've got a couple of guys down the order, like if he gets a 20 like he did off the first over last week, if he gets a few, and the team can get him home, but when you're chasing 100, it's very difficult. Here we are, we're ready to go in the second innings. Betbarda Vanuatu. Very good. Betbarda Vanuatu Blast. We'll be opening bowler Simpson Obed from the Lagoon end. Gnarling Nipiko, he is on fire. He's leading the runs so far with 139, striking at 210. Obed in.
Oh, he's hoiked across it. I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like when he's doing that.
He's bowled it quite slow there, and Nipiko just waits for it, misses it, hits him in the midriff. And that might be just a wake-up call. Don't wake up that sleeping bear out there.
He's banged well outside leg.
Obed in, toss it up, and he goes, so he hoiks it to a fielder.
Is
that your man Markia out there, and it's landed short of him, and then it just rolls out for a boundary.
Markia, because he's number 66. I don't know who that is out there.
Shem Sala.
Yeah, he was never... he ran around one at mid-off before. Oh,
he should have put his hands out and tried to catch it. Look, Gnarling Nipiko, I hope he just got a wake-up call there. He doesn't need to do that.
That's how he got out before, hoiking him across the line when they got bowled out for 30.
Here we are, Obed coming in, Lagoon end. Tosses it up again.
Oh,
and he's had a bit of a hoik, which would have went straight down the ground, but he's missed it.
That was the shot was on. It was a good shot. He just missed it.
Yeah, the shot was on. Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, he just missed it.
Well, he showed in intent. He wants to win, and he wants to win quickly, doesn't he?
Yeah, he plays one way. He's got fast hands. Outside off stump. He's gone over mid-off. He's probably maybe over-hitting it. That was a shot. It was on there again to smack it over mid-off.
I'm going to mic him up with a helmet next week and just tell him to settle down, son. Settle down.
Yeah. He's always hasn't started his innings well. Once he gets going, though, you can't stop him. Oh, and then he's just flirted at that one outside off stump. He's gone. He's not sure. He's not sure he's after or Martha at the moment. He's not coming or going.
Look, if this one beats the edge and he goes for a dot, I'll be happy just to get him through the first over. Here we go. Obed coming in, last delivery, tosses up, leg side. He's top edge that.
He's going to fall in the gap. There's 3 going for it. Shem Sala's got it.
Shem Sala.
He's in again.
Could have easily been a mix-up there.
That's a big
catch
wicket.
in the end.
It's good catch in the end.
It's Scotty. As we watch the replay,
his head goes to the leg side too early again here. No, he's just tried it too hard, I think.
Fast hands have come through the ball's top edge. It's gone straight in the middle of Richard Barnes and Shem Sala there.
It was a good call for Barnes to get out of the way of that one.
Yeah. And we are 1 for 4, and this is game on. This is going to be a big ask for the Ifira Sharks this afternoon with him gone.
The mighty Efate Panthers look pumped for this. They know if they win, they're in the final. Then it's all on next week's game. Winner goes in the final. Next week's game's effectively a semi-final, which I don't mind that, Damo.
Yep, we've got Beth and Molly coming out here, replacing Gnarling Nipiko. And I think Gnarling Nipiko, super coach Mark Dunn, should just tap him on the shoulder and say, son, have a think about it. Give yourself a few balls, especially when you're chasing 70. He hit 30 off the last 5 deliveries last week. He didn't need to hit them all in the first over today.
As we've seen, nearly every player's tried to hit every ball for 6 in the first over, no matter what.
Yeah.
It's 10 overs, I guess that's what you do. The field's up. He's got to time it. Because Abbo takes forever when he's bowling. He takes forever to get his stuff
taking it
on.
over to the batting
He
here.
hasn't faced the ball yet.
No, he's still at the non-strikers end too. So Beth and Molly will take strike here.
And we've got the Betbarter Big Bopper to come on from the Betbarter Bellevue Hill end.
Yeah, and Beth and
Tony
Molly's...
Greg was saying that.
Yeah. Beth and Molly's got a higher score of 16 through the tournament, scoring at 83. So the young fella just looking to push it round here. And look, the run rate doesn't need to be overly big. If he can turn the strike over and just hold these few batters together, that's what the Ifira Sharks will be looking for here. Looking to push this ball through back of point here if it's short enough.
That's what Bo's behind. He's gone.
And that's a golden duck, and they've gone wicket.
It's 2 in a row for young Beth and Molly.
And it's one thing that the mighty Efate Panthers have done. They've got wicket together.
Mate, it's good wheels from...
and it's moved. You see, they've moved off the pitch there, come in nicely.
But it was good pace, mate. He ran in, and he looks like he wants to win the game for him here. He goes,
we showed that
I'm going to be the man.
There was intent when he was batting. There's intent when he's bowling and fielding, isn't there?
And that's what we probably need a bit more in Vanuatu cricket and generally on tours is Patrick's always put his hand up and said, and Andrew, give me the ball, let me bat, I'm going to win the game for my team. And we haven't had enough of that. And Wesley's done this throughout this tournament, and if he can continue to do this, that will be a learning. I'm the man. I'm the Betbarter Big Bopper. Give me the ball.
Well, and he's playing for the Pacific Private Bank man of the match as well. He's got a few runs. Yep. If he gets a few wickets, he's well in the race for this.
It'll be a hot chase for the Pacific Private Bank player of the series too. That'd be a hot chase for that. There's many guys involved with that, but the Betbarter Big Boppers well in the running for sure. That was a good pace. That.
Yep, we've got Wesley Vira coming in now, the wicketkeeper.
Jamal Vira, sorry.
Wesley.
Shot has punched it back to the point. Barnesy's after it. Jimmy's great fielding there from Jimmy Barnes. He's just knocked it back in the last moment.
Well,
that's a clean pair of heels for an old fella, didn't he?
Well, he's the most competitive guy you've ever met. It doesn't matter what you're playing. You can be playing dice or marbles. He is very competitive.
Good work there, Jimmy Barnes.
That was a great chase. When you're only defending 73, it's a great chase down the boundary there. And nice little start here from Jamal Vira as well. Here we go. Wesley Vira in from the Betbarter Bellevue Hill end. Shorter ball, pulls it leg side behind square. And McMillan Markia, good pick up there, one-handed again. Some great fielding's been on show this afternoon.
And some poor.
Yeah,
but generally, some magnificent. It's always do the hard things really, really well. Do these things not so well.
Yep. I like this. Is it Apo Stevens on strike now? This will be his first delivery in the fourth ball of the second over. Finally makes it on the strike. Apollina Stevens. Same thing. He can bat a little bit. There's no need to be trying to hit everything for 6 here.
And he can hit the ball hard, is what Apo can do.
Losing 2 early wickets, he just needs to build a little partnership here with Jamal Vira. Just steady the ship a little. Vira Lulu coming in from the Betbarter Bellevue Hill end. Full ball. It's a no ball too.
Yeah, that's twice the slow ball. He's bowled a no ball with the slow ball. You got a wicket with it last time. So he's bowled the slow ball, and we've got
a bit of a stoop, a bit of a stoop from Greg Walton and the bowler there. The bowler never happy with a no front foot no ball, are they?
Bowler, tell me, any bowler, how do you know if you bowl no ball or not? So one of my pet hates.
Yeah.
Or when you get hit for 4, scrub the ground with your foot like it was the foot marks.
Yeah. Jamal.
Dizzy, help me out here, mate. What's happening?
Jamal Vira on strike, and they've crossed. They can change the field here, which they have. Deep mid-on's gone back. We've got a deep fine leg. We have got a fine leg on the boundary.
It's a free hit. He's got probably one of the best scoop shots. He's going to go back in the box and go over wide. There it is. He's got an outside stump. He's trying to hit outside. There's a run out. Oh, no. Great dive, though, by Apo Stephen.
Always in the game. There must be a young lady watching. He just does the craziest things.
Well, yeah, he did that when we played the MCC in London. There was a lot of young girls watching on the sideline. He did the big run and chase and dive and dislocated his shoulder before the tournament. So he just needs to settle down a little bit.
Oh, the Ifira Sharks, there was an opportunity there. He had the no ball, got the free hit. It'd be nice to just put that away and just get the momentum going for the innings.
Yeah, probably wrong guy for a free hit on strike at that time.
Vira Lulu in.
Full ball. Well bowled.
Down leg side, they're going to get a leg by here. There's good running.
He might have a little inside edge on it, but yes, he has. And they told him he's close to the front foot there too. He's got to watch that. He's got to work on it because the free hits can just change the momentum. What the free hit can do, and you get it away as a batsman, it just gives you that confidence.
Well, in the first game we had the wicket on the no ball, so and then we went for a boundary after that. So definitely changes the game.
And the Banana Bay Doctors just kicked in a little bit here as Wesley comes in the bowl to Jamal. Slow ball, just strokes at the cover. There's a misfield. They're going to take one. That's good running. And so what, these two are lightning. Jamal is lightning between the wickets. And always looking for a cheeky runner because he's a cheeky keeper. Most of them are.
Yeah, we're 8 off the over. We're 2 for 8 now. 2 for 12, I should say, after 2. And what you probably couldn't see on camera was Apollini Stevens was backing up a long way. I think that made the bowler think that there might have been a run out. The fielder make that there's a run out chance. Yep. And he's had the misfield, and that's led to the yes. Overthrow.
Good spotting there, mate. Good spotting. Simpson Obed's going to bowl the next over in the power play. He had a great first over. Got the wicket of Nalan Nipiko. He's bowling from the Holiday Inn Hospitality Tent Lagoon end. And they'll be hitting into the Betbarda Banana Bay Doctor as he comes in the bowl to Jamal Vira. Strokes it. Oh, well fielded by big Laz Carlot. Babe Ruth Carlot. Ran across from cover and got that.
He's good bowling, Obed. He's taken more than 7 wickets for the tournament now, and 3 for 9 is his best figures. He bowled in the power play. Here he's in again.
He keeps angling them across the offside, and every time you try to hit him the leg, you're a chance to hit across the line.
Yeah, Jamal.
That was the right shot there. He just executes it. I'll put my words in my mouth.
Jamal Vira overthinks it a little bit sometimes. Wait for the ball, son. Here we go. Toss up nicely.
Ball. Good change of pace. Great change of pace.
We've gone ... Well, they must be looking at the bowlers and going, who are we going to hit in this team here? They're a real rounded team. Obed in, tosses up. That should be an easy single down the ground.
Yep. Good batting, good running. Take the Kenny Tari at mid-off there.
We're 1 off 4 deliveries.
Apo's going to go, he's got to watch the angle here, Apo. If he'll go across him, he's a massive chance to run past it and get stumped.
He definitely needs to stay in his crease. This is a higher risk for Apo here. He just needs to...
It's an angle across him. He's a massive chance to run past it. He doesn't.
Full
he's got
toss.
the full
He
toss.
skied the ball.
Kenny Tari's under it. Makes no mistake. Catch. The full toss. He's trying to hit it into the Banana Bay Doctor. And
we are 3 for 13. Apollini Stevens running out there.
It's a balloon. He's trying to hit it so square against the angle. That's been his key. He's around the wicket, angling it across, and the guy's just sliced it. Well, he should have just hit straight over mid-off.
If you talk about balance and base, he just had no stable base to hit that with him to hit it anywhere, did he? He was lucky to hit it to the 30-metre circle.
He was trying to hit that so far. That's a big wicket.
We are 3 for 13. Jamal Vira needs to lead this chase here. We should have Samson Kalroy coming out to bat now.
Samson Kalroy, experienced player, very good player, had 2 golden ducks on his return last week. So he'll be looking just to get bat on ball.
Yeah, well, they've crossed there, so we'll have Jamal Vira on strike here. And Simpson Obed's done it again. He's just taken 2 wickets in the power play here so far. 2 deliveries to go. Obed in.
I thought he nicked that. I think that's the Doozra then. It looked like it just went away.
It did go the other way, Shane, and that's a very good way to finish off the over. Got 1 for 1 off the over.
And they've missed,
takes through to 3 for 13.
They've missed a few cut shots. We've got Josh Rasu off the field out there. Any reason why, do you know?
No, I didn't see anything happen.
No, it's not. It looks like Josh Rasu. It's not. He's on the field. There he is, number 69 on his shirt. I thought that was him sitting down on the bunker there. Very similar hairstyle.
Change bowler, Kenny Tari. This is probably is it Kenny Tari coming on? This could be
Kenny
a high
Tari.
risk. He can give away a boundary, can give away a free hit, no ball, front foot as well.
Come on, I got 2 for the other week in the last over. He's got to take some confidence from that.
Yeah.
Because, he's...
They got lots of spin. I would like to see him continue a spin, maybe Stefan Sandy or someone like that.
Doesn't play in his team.
He's
batting.
He's batting. Well, I don't want to see him out in the middle.
It's been a long day, mate. We've got 2.5 matches to go, mate. We've got
Samson Kalroy on strike here, coming off 2 ducks. He's due. We've got a third man. We've got a point. We've got a short cover, short mid on.
We've got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's a few inside the circle.
Kenny Tari comes in, set the stumps.
It's good pace, though.
Good pace.
And he's a skiddy bowler. It's probably been his downfall. He's just... when the ball's not swinging, you can really stamp on the front foot and hit through the line. But Simpson hasn't got a golden duck, so he's got to be happy with that.
It's a bonus. He's on the way up here. Yeah. Well, every golden duck, you're closer to getting some runs, aren't you? So here we go, Simpson Kalfau. I'm not sure why he's looking down the fine leg. He shouldn't be trying to hit him there. Mid-on, coming into the 30-metre circle, mid-wicket going back. So we had a deep mid-on, deep mid-wicket, deep square, deep fine leg. Should be at the stumps here. Fullen at the stumps, I think. Kenny Tari in. Short, outside off, he goes over point, and that's hit a 4. That's a great shot. Good way to get off the mark and get a good way to get some runs for the tournament, Simpson Kalfau.
Yeah, he's probably got the best cut shot in the team up there anyway. Any width, he absolutely belts it through the offside.
Nice shot. Kenny Tari, that field, he's got to be at the stumps, doesn't he? He's got to be straight at the stumps.
4 out on the leg side, deep on the boundary, and he bowls short and wide.
Yeah, even a good ball there. If they tuck it to the leg side there, it'll stay in this grass. They should get 2 runs here too. Here we go.
No deep point.
Kenny Tari in from the Betbarter Bellevue Hill, and it's short again. It's over cover. And that is 4 more.
Play. You've got to have a point. Here he is. The Wolfman. Physio Anthony Smith's favourite player. Hope you're listening out there, Crazy Tony.
Watch the replay. Short, outside off. That's just a free hit.
That's a great shot. But
and when you're out of form and you come off 2 ducks, that's what you want.
Yeah, you've got to have a deep point for Simpson if he's going to bowl that line. He has absolutely timed those 2 beautifully through the offside. And deep mid-wickets come up now. It's a good ploy, I think. Make him try to hit across the line.
Bowler really hasn't executed here, Kenny Tari.
He's got to go full and straight at the
Gone
stumps.
for 8 off 3 deliveries here again from the Betbarter Bellevue Hill. And then short and wide again. He's dragged it to mid-on. Markia is under it, and that's an easy catch.
That was a change of field. Why didn't he go offside again? He could have hit over point. They changed the field and brought mid-wicket up, and he wanted to drag it from outside off stump to mid-wicket and paid the price.
Well, it was a little bit...
Should have went offside again. Yeah, he's got to hit that over backward point.
Yeah, hit over backward.
Change the field made him think he wanted to hit over mid-wicket.
He wanted mid-wicket. That's what he wanted with the wind. And McMillan, he's had an amazing tournament in the field. He's taken some great catches. No, not dropping that.
Big Tanner shovel hands under that. He's not dropping that.
And the Ifira Sharks are in big trouble at 4 for 21 of 3.4 overs. Just when I thought they were going to change the tide, they just went 4-4 and then a wicket. Simpson Kalfau not happy with that as he goes off. Yep. And I can just see him gesturing that he should have hit it behind over point or
it's too
behind
late.
point.
Too late to worry about it now when you're taking the pads off in the Betbarter Players Pavilion.
And we got Jamal Vira crossing there, so he's on strike, and we should have William Yamak, the clubman, coming in at the other end.
Yeah, that was a great opportunity to smack that through point. So he's coming to bowl Jamal Vira now. There's a chance for LBW. He likes to walk across a little bit. He's called it off the bat.
Off the bat.
A bit of bat on that. He's got to hit straight down the ground.
1 for 9 off the over here so far. William Yamak.
Yeah, he's
Well, he's had the Ifira Sharks super batting coach in his ear this morning, giving him a few little tips before he
Mark Dunn or Damien Smith.
Yours truly.
Damien Smith. He's from the Damien Smith stable.
He is. We used to open the batting together. So William Yamak hasn't done much in this tournament. Here he is. Kenny Tari in last delivery. Short and outside wide, and he's just put it behind point there.
That's good. Drops it for a single.
Down to old Jimmy Barnes. Jimmy Barnes is going to do that half-cocked throw back in, and we have 10 off the over, 1 for 10. And that
did he have his breakfast at Sweethearts this morning?
Well, we take it 4 for 23 after 4.
I'm sure Pete Duffield got that one. He's from the area. He looks like an old rocker with his mullet. At Mantown Cricket Club.
Well, when you're chasing 73, the start they're off to is chasing 100, they're gone.
All chasing. They had to do was, Nolan had to just bat 10 overs and just, didn't he?
Yeah, and pick his bowlers.
He wanted to hit every ball out of the park early. Just pick his bowling. He actually got a pretty crap ball, but he tried to absolutely smoke it, as did Apo Stephen. There were 2 shots that were bad balls, which they tried to launch and launched themselves out of the ground, out of the
Joshua Rasu on here, and leading wicket taker in the tournament to date. We'll have William Yamak facing up.
When I interviewed him this morning, Josh Rasu's favourite bowler in the world is Josh Rasu. He's a big fan of his own work as he comes in the bowl here to William Yamak, the Damien Smith stable. He's tucked it on the leg side for 1.
William Yamak. Just want to see him get in the game. He hasn't had much of a go this tournament. He can bat. He's a great clubman.
Yep, he's a bit like Carlot. He's like a stand and deliver on the old synthetic pitch. I think the hybrids probably.
We go Rasu in from the Lagoon end. Full ball. Jamal Vira back on the back foot, punches it into short cover, and Carlo not good enough to pick it up there on the one hand, and they get through for another single. I like the intent of that from Jamal Vira.
Yep, that's good. He needs to. That's what he does.
Well, they need to get rotate these strikes and get the one boundary and over.
Yeah, I don't know where the boundary's coming from at the moment, though.
Rasu in, full ball. He just pushes behind point there.
They'll get two there. That's sensible batting. No, they haven't got two. That's good fielding there. And who else but McMillan, Markia?
The shovel throws down the stumps from behind point.
He's the bet barter fielder of the tournament so far. He's been on absolute fire.
Well, he has been, but there's been some outstanding fielding in this tournament. There's a bit of a challenge there.
The Malay Taffield Bulls won the game on their fielding alone. Well, set the game up with their fielding alone.
Well, this game's to be won here, and Jamal Vira's out there. Who wants to be the Pacific Private Bank player of the match today?
Yeah, I'm not sure where the boundaries are coming from, Smitty. I'm not sure.
Rasu in, Lagoon end, tosses up. He's hit it behind point to Markia again.
Oh, what he's put the mocker on him. He's got the one-hand shovel pickup, and well, to be fair, there is. I went out there today. I was repairing a few crab holes. That might have hit one.
We're going for 4 singles here, and that wins. The Banana Doctors just picked up again here, so mid-wicket should be out of the question.
Rasu's in, dot ball. Where are the boundaries coming from? And they set themselves up to go with the Banana Bay Doctor at the other end, aren't they? They're thinking, let's just rotate it here.
Otherwise, I think William Yamak would like it. If he can get his arms free outside off stump and go over cover, that would be his zone, I would think.
They're going to need
just rotate the strike. Well, if they're not hitting boundaries, just rotate the strike and run hard. Full ball, and he does go down the ground. It's straight down the ground.
Tari.
Oh, it's good fielding again.
He's Kenny Tari.
Pulled it back in, and they're going to get back for 2 here.
They didn't run the
Wesley
first
Vira
one hard.
Throws it to the keeper's end. Good running by Jamal Vira to come back for 2, and that's
that was 4 him.
6 off the over.
Kenny's got the big right mid out, and that's a great bit of fielding there by the ignition repairman.
Well, he did. He got the big mid out and just tucked it back in, didn't he?
Fantastic bit of fielding.
Very, very fit from the Powerhouse Performance team there.
Yeah, we've got so they need 10s now. They've got to look to be scoring. How many overs they're hitting with the Doctor? They got 3 with the Doctor.
Yeah, they need to be taking 12 to 14 off that over.
They've got to look to get 40 runs off those 3 overs, and then they'll get home, I reckon. But they're definitely got to look to get about 40 runs off the 3 overs hitting with the Banana Bay Doctor.
And I think this is the bowler they need to target. It's Kenny Tari. If he bowls short outside off stump again, it's got to be put away. Can't afford to miss it or get out to this bowling if it's that again.
And they've only got 3 inside the circle
I think there's a bit of a mistake by Josh Rasu. I'd like to see him put the foot on the neck here and bring on Stefan Stan. Oh, he's not playing.
He's batting.
I want him to bat and bowl. How am I going here? I might retire after this. Here we go. Kenny Tari in.
He's good. Not. That was going down the leg, I think. He's the right. Fine leg is very square. He's the right idea. He just didn't get low enough on it, I don't think.
Just called it off the bat to Shane.
I'm not sure about that. But he just stood up a bit on it. He's got to get lower and get down in the crouch in his position. He's got a good scoop.
But then again, you've got a fine leg. Why are you trying that high-risk shot?
He's quite square, but yeah, I reckon hit them with the Doctor.
Yeah.
He's good at it, though. It's one of his go-to shots.
Here we go. William Yamak on strike here. Pressure's on the clubman.
He's just blocked it there for a single. Panthers will like that. 2 singles.
Yeah, William Yamak, he can hit the ball, so like while he's ticking these away, while he's out there, the Ifira Sharks is still a chance. Once they lose these 2, they're in big, big trouble.
Well, he's hitting Kenny Tari. I think you're right. He's the man to target. And you've got to Yamak is good on the offside. He's got to say any width or maybe just shimmy the leg side slightly and smack it through the offside.
Well, this is the partnership for the Ifira Sharks.
I reckon Jamal Vira's going to go back in the box here and try to hit with the Banana Bay Doctor over wide long on.
Kenny Tari in, but Bartabelby Helena, it's wide outside off, and he's hit it to cover.
Great bit of fielding.
Great fielding there, Joshua Rasu.
Fielding by Rasu. Direct hit, he was gone.
Well, how many dives have we seen for the batsmen today? Lots of diving from the batsmen trying to make their ground.
Great bit of fielding.
Some sharp fielding.
So, as I said a couple of overs ago, Damo, I don't know where the boundaries are coming from.
Yeah, we've got 1-1-1 again.
That was
Just
wide.
watching the replay, yeah.
Jeez. Samson be kicking himself over there. He could have been.
He was the game changer, wasn't he? Samson was the man that needed to really step up for the Ifira Sharks this afternoon. This is the last recognised partnership here. 3 deliveries gone. Kenny Tari in. Outside off, he's pulled it straight down the ground, but that'll just be a single to Simpson, Obed.
Singles aren't doing it.
Single again. Well, singles are okay if you can get the boundary with it. If you get the 5 singles and you get a boundary, you're 9 off the over.
I think they're trying to hit the boundary. Vira needs to get one over the rope. They need at least one over the rope here to finish this over off. All the fielders up on the offside. The whole fielders up on the offside.
Or can he stand and just deliver it through the offside of the field? Can he Tari in again?
He's used his feet. I like that option for Vira to generate some pace.
5 singles. This is not bad from Kenny Tari. You just need Kenny Tari to finish the over. He can do those no balls like we saw and different things like that. We just want him to finish this over off here, don't you? If you're the mighty Efate Panthers. William Yamak will be looking for a full bore if he can hit it through the offside.
He needs to try to hit a boundary here. There was a no ball. That ball was...
players outside the circle.
I don't think there was.
He's called him out. The square leg's called a no ball from outside the circle. Is that a free hit, Shane? Can you confirm that?
It is. No. I think she might have got this one wrong, unfortunately. No, there was 4 inside the circle.
Well, still late now. The field has changed, so I don't know why they're looking and counting the players now.
They've called it a no ball.
Yeah, Greg Walton, the experienced umpire there, he's just stuck the arm out and said, no ball, and let's play on, guys. They must have been just outside the circle. That's what she's called there. Here we are, Kenny Tari in for a free hit. So. William Yamak on strike, gives himself some room. Over hits it, and they're going to get a single down the ground. And it's 6 singles and a no ball so far off this over. We should have one.
Yeah, they're not hitting doesn't look like hitting his boundaries. Saying 2 to go and 1 to go. It's all happening here. It's getting above 10 and over.
This is where that.
No, what are we chasing here? 70.
Yeah, they do need 10 and over. Might be 11 and over now after this. It's where Gnarling Nipico, the captain, just needed to stay in there, bat the 10 overs, and the game was theirs. Kenny Tari in, Betbata Bellevue Hill end. Jamal Vira wants to hit it. Slow ball goes through to the keeper.
It's good over.
7 off the over takes them through to... I've got it as 36. Is the score on the screen a little bit behind us?
I'm not sure there, Damo. There was a no ball. We should go to the scores, see what's going on there. We'll see what the official scoreboard is going over there. Auntie Annie, and she's put up 34. 34 for...
Save Reading Hours. News on the go. Download our shorts to read news in 60 words.
Need 40 or 4, Shane.
40 or 4, 10 and over. I don't see the boundaries. They need boundaries, mate. They need 6 boundaries here. Where are they coming from? He's hit that through cover. That could be one of them. That's one of them. There's 4. Fantastic play.
Well, that's who's waiting for William Yamak, the clubman. Just needs some...
Clubman from the Damien Smith stable. Had the words of wisdom. He's got the big gold necklace on too out there. Gangster. It's too wide.
We're watching the replay, but we're live now. Rasu comes in.
Oh, he's
hit a 4 and he's just blocked at the point and he gets to a single.
Oh, he's right over.
He's going to get an overthrow here.
There's McMillan Markia.
Your man has made it's just stuck in the big mid. He's
the big shovel. He shoveled it over the keeper for
He's played piggy in the middle with the wicket keeper and he's thrown it out there and that's gone 4-2.
It's going to be a good close finish here.
Can anything else happen? Here we go. Rasu in from the lagoon end. Tosses it up. And the clubman goes down the ground. It should be just a single down to Kenny Tari.
Well fielded. That was in the slot there to whack it over cover. I like Rasu coming around the wicket. I don't know why he's coming over the wicket. That was his go-to before.
Rasu in again from lagoon end. Jamal Vira on strike. Tosses it up. Nearly a caught and bowled. And good fielding off his own bowling. And there's a bit of banter out in the middle there. Betbata banter.
Betbata banter's back. That's all I see.
They're having a laugh at William Yamak for taking a dive back into his crease here. 2 deliveries to go. 7 off the over so far. So they're on the run rate. They just need to finish off these last 2 deliveries here.
Another boundary here will go a long way to win this match. Now dot ball.
Rasu in again, and he's fielded off his own bowling. And Jamal Vira, off a good start of the over, he's just gone dot here and put some pressure on himself. You're expecting a big shot now, aren't you? They can't leave it to the last 3 overs.
Be a sweep of some kind, either reverse or regulation.
Rasu in, and he's hit in front of.
Oh, it could be misfield. They will go for 2. They will go for 2.
McMillan, great one-handed
because
pick
that's
up
actually
again.
got William Yamak on strike. I reckon that's what you want, William Yamak on strike. Big Babe Ruth Carlos just let that one go through the Neville Beggs, and they've got 2.
We have 4 for 43, and that's 7 overs down, 3 to go.
What are we saying? We need still 10.
We need
They've got
30
10
with
today.
30. We need 30, man. When I say we, I mean my Ifira Sharks here. We need 30. Well, I'm not sure why they're having water out here in a 10-over match, slowing the game down again.
Heading
Shem Sala. Well, here's the key again. Shem Sala went for a lot of runs last time, if you remember, from the end there, bowling.
Slow ball. Might be a good shout though. Tony Tamata hasn't bowled. He was leading wicket taker after a few rounds. He hasn't bowled
Well, on the first Thursday, he was man of the match. He was a Pacific Pro man of the match with his 3 wickets.
He was. I'm sure what's happening there. He must be bowling the next. He's loosening up, so he'll bowl the next. Shem Sala will finish off. No, we've got Wesley Vira's got one to come in.
Wes has got one, yep.
It's a bit part of Big Bob will bowl the last, I reckon.
I think so. This is a key over for the Ifira Sharks here. Sala in. It's a slow ball. He's skied that. It's very high. Who's under it?
Not going to drop that.
Rasu.
Oh, that was in the slot to smack it over the offside,
Just
wasn't it?
when we... Well, what I do like, we watch the replay, off pace again.
He's hit
If he tries to hit that over cover, he's a big chance, isn't he?
That's been
a nice catch, though. And for some poor fielding, we've had some good fielding as well.
Rasu doesn't drop them. That's... Yep. There's been a lot of the wide ball slicing it and hitting it straight up in the air instead of just smacking it over cover. Nala Nipio did that the other week. Well, Andrew Mansali smacked a few good ones over cover as well. I know you want to hit with the Banana Bay Doctor, but that's why it's so hard to bowl this end. If you bowl you have to bowl wide of the stumps, which opens up the offside field, and you've got to get the double bluff. Pretend to hit with the Doctor.
Yeah.
Hit inside out.
Yeah. Yeah. And William Yamak, he favours that side. So
I know. That's why.
Samson Kalroy.
It was in his hitting zone to smack it over cover. That's his go-to shot.
If Ifira Sharks are going to need to either win this afternoon or win the first game next week to make the final, but they need to learn because it looks like you'll be playing the mighty Efate Panthers in the final.
Well, if they get close here, they're going to have a good net run rate.
3 overs to go. We've got Shem Sala in from the Bata Bellevue Hill end. Slow ball on the stumps. He's dragged it to mid-wicket. Should be a catch.
Under that. Oh, he's dropped it. He's got good hands. From side on, he got to that.
He did get to that. He dove. He was in the air when the ball sort of went through to his
super catch.
I think they went through his hands and up his arms. So watch the replay here. Slow ball on the stumps. Jamal Vira drags it leg side. Watch him come into the screen here. He dives forward. Good.
He got there. He got there as he comes to the bowl. Oh, it's a dot
Alex
ball.
Stevens on strike here. I'm not sure he's batted in this tournament so far, but you're not blocking him with 3 overs to go when you're chasing 30.
You got young Vince Vira. I reckon he's a batter of the future. Alex Stevens can bat from the Apo Stevens stable.
Well, if that's the case, he needs to just have softer hands, drop the ball at his feet, and have your non-striker running through.
Oh, the offside field's up. Just swing hard. Go to the offside, I reckon, as Sala's in. Short ball. He's clubbed it the long one. It's a nice looking shot to McMillan Markia. Jamal Vira looking for 2. Can't make it.
Well, Alex Stephen there, if you watch there, he comes, the 2 was on, he sort of come back for 2, and then he was lazy getting back to his crease. If that ball hit the stumps, he was gone.
It's the young boys. They're not used to the pace of the game and the big...
And the strong arms of the men.
Of the senior national players in particular.
Jamal Vira on strike here, 14 not out. Pressure's on him.
Needs a boundary.
Sala comes in, and that's a good strike. That's a good strike. It's high.
He's under it. Oh, he batted it down.
His foot was on the line.
That's on the line, though.
His foot was on the line.
I think his foot was on the line. Is it foot on the line there? Here we go. We can't quite see that camera angle. No, I think it was just inside. think it was just inside, Damo.
Here I am, the biggest Ifira Shark supporter. I was hoping that was a foot on the line. We just couldn't quite see on the replay there. And it looks like we just got the one off.
There's good work by the
Greg
fielder
Walton,
out there.
experienced
Save two.
Greg
Save
Walton.
two. Save four. He nearly put his foot on the line, but good play by the fielder.
Sala in again.
He's got it over middle, over cover.
They're gonna run hard.
Just be the single though. He's coming back for two.
He's
That
gone, the
suicide
keeper's
run.
in.
The keeper's
Oh, they're
going
gonna
to come
get a
back for
third
three.
here. Alex has got to go.
He's
It's a
got it.
misfield
No,
to
misfield.
overthrow
That's
as well.
three. With no bat in hand.
And Jamal Vira, that's really good running there to get
He's
back for three.
He's lightning. Two wasn't on, but he's lost a strike though. Yeah, Alex has hit him all right when he's come out.
1 for 6. It takes him for 5 for 49 at the end of the 8th over.
The excitement levels, Damo.
50, what about 24? We got 24 off 2 overs, Shane.
They didn't get a boundary, eh?
And we are going to finish with the Banana Bay doctor behind the batsman striking to mid-wicket. Not sure who will be bowling this over here. What did we say? We got Wesley Vira left and Wesley Vira Lulu to bowl and Tony. We've got Tony here.
Yeah, we're just check what scores you got there, Damo.
5 for 49.
Same.
Yep.
I'll just check 1 second.
Are you in search for the best IT solution company? Visit Swap Infotech, one of the leading app solution providers with excellent IT infrastructure and solutions. We provide the most affordable rates with no compromise on quality. On-time delivery tops our priority list. We have experts who believe in turning technology into business value. Swap Infotech, transforming technology for tomorrow.
Private Bank, man of the match.
He's got a bit of bat on that. It's got Jimmy Barnes. Oh, Jimmy's got down there beautifully, the old fella.
And he's just showing the young fellas how to do it.
Well done, Jimmy. It's a great bit of fielding there. Short fine leg. Now, the scoop is on. This short fine leg is really square.
With the pace on. They need to find a boundary
breeze.
Jamal Vira.
I'm betting my house on the scoop here. No, I lost my house. Like I'm renting.
Oh, and Las Carlos slides past the ball there, puts the mid out, and they just got a single there. Lots of singles. They've got lots of runs off lots of balls, but they just failed to find the boundary.
Haven't found the boundary. Called it a few overs ago. I'm not sure where the boundaries are coming from the Sharks.
Well, it's going to be the unorthodox Alex Stevens here, isn't it? Who knows where he will hit this.
The Nick is the best option for a boundary for him at the moment, I reckon.
Tony come in, Lagoon end.
Slow ball.
He gets the outside edge. It's Rasu. And nice catch coming around there, Rasu. Really good catch there, running back over the top of the head.
Good slow ball. Tony Tamata, he's bowled well in the death. Yeah, nice slow ball. But once again, hitting really across it, not through the line of the ball. And just a pop-up slice.
Nice catch. Really good catching by Rasu. He's had a really good tournament, Rasu.
With bat ball and good captaincy too, I reckon, Damo.
Yeah, their bowling change has been good. Their batting lineup where they've just held the game together, just taken some time there. They've really given themselves some confidence here. Just can't quite see who we got coming out the bat here.
I think Stefan Sandy, I would
Sandy.
say.
I've been calling him all day to come on the bowl, but he's come out the bat.
Can't bowl himself, can he? And,
anything can happen here in the Vanuatu Vanuatu Blast. Tony Tamata, why isn't he bowling earlier? He's gone 1-1 wicket. Previously, the Pacific Private Bank man of the match on his birthday. Jamal Vira, where's Jamal Vira going to find a boundary here?
He's going to bowl slow ball, but he's got to try to scoop the slow ball because it will run down there.
Here we go, Tony Tamata coming in from the Lagoon end.
No, he stood up. He's
Pace
tried
off.
to swing it away and he's missed. Yeah, I'm not sure. Hasn't just found his timing.
8 deliveries left.
Yeah.
23 to win.
The boundaries are going to come from somewhere.
Boundaries need a flurry of boundaries. That's what we need. Really good bowling by Tony. I'm very impressed by Tony.
He's got a good change of pace. So he's susceptible for a front foot and Noe as well.
Tamata in, Bellevue will end. Oh,
he's got it over backward square. One bounce for.
Very good batting.
They needed that.
Yeah.
They needed that.
Well, I need another 6 more of them, Shane. I hate to tell you. We have 1 delivery left here. We've gone 1 for 6 off this over by Tony. There's not much batting left after this. Jamal is the key here. So if he doesn't get a boundary, he needs to get at the other end to face the first delivery in the next over. Tony Tamata, Shane. Tamata coming in. Slow ball again. He's hit it to mid-wicket. That's open spaces, but not enough bat on it. And he's going to get back for 2 here. Looks run-out chance at the bowler's end. If the bowler takes that, if Tony takes that at the bowler's end, that was definitely out, and he gets back for 2. Takes it for 8 off the over, 1 for 8. And we got 6 for 57, 1 over to go. Chasing 74, 73.
73 to get a 16 to tie.
16 to tie, and then Wesley Vira coming on the bowler last over, you would imagine here. They're hitting with the doctor down there. The wrong guy's on strike. He needs to get a boundary in the first 2 deliveries, doesn't he?
There's been some
magnificent finishes, unexpected magnificent finishes.
There's some calls from the sideline saying there's been a few no balls from Wesley Viras that were really close. It could have been called, but so a no ball free hit could be the match winner here. As Auntie Annie's got the score up. Great work down there from Auntie Annie. She's been on fire. There you're showing it to the crowd.
Jamal Vira coming down to Stefan Stanley. He hasn't faced a delivery yet, has he? 0 not out.
He'll run to the keeper here. That's what he would have told him.
Oh, he has to.
Running no matter what. As the Blake
he's got a bowl at short, doesn't he? Here we go, Wesley Vira. We'll find out soon enough. Bet Barter, Bellevue Hill End. Vira Lulu comes in. He's going to leg side, and he just has to keep the strike.
Okay, he's got to go back in the box here. Now, in the past, he's hit some big sixes in Malaysia. Jamal Vira getting back in the box and hitting it over wide line.
Yeah, the lap shot. We've got to find leg. The lap shot's not on. It's got to be. He's got to look for the pace off from Vira Lulu here, and he's got to go downtown, doesn't he?
He's got to go 6.
This has got to be a 4 or 6 just to get his confidence up and just change things in Mighty Efate. Here we are, Vira Lulu. Short ball. And it's a slower ball and it's a short ball.
He's out. Great bit of work from the keeper. Lazy getting back. Probably disappointed he missed out.
Now
that's the game, I think.
You'll check my cricket knowledge here. Is that a run out or is that stumped? What are we?
Stumped, mate. I'm not going for a run.
Oh, he's hit the ball. His top edge.
And then he's just gone angry. I haven't hit the
ball. And it's Jarryd, the human highlights reel.
He's lazy getting back.
He was lazy getting back. And that's great work by Jamal, the human highlights reel there.
He threw that ball 120 metres.
And Jamal Vira knows there was a very slim hope, and that was gone with Jamal Vira going out there.
Yeah. So just they didn't find the boundaries in the middle overs.
Well, it was on the captain. It goes back to the first over. The captain really needed to play a 10. He needed to bat long into this.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't win it. You can't win it in the first over, but you can lose it.
Yeah,
and that's what happened.
There's a lot of pressure on. I did say to him at the toss, if you don't get the runs, who's going to get them? He said all the boys. So yeah, that question needs to be answered by next week.
Vira Lulu coming
Square
in.
legs
Bet Barter, Bellevue will end. Shorter ball.
It's a great little shot.
There's a fielder down there. He's hit at the third man.
And
Richard, the newly named Jimmy Barnes, throws it back in. He's a competitor. He's great to have as your team man too, isn't he?
Jimmy Barnes has been on fire today out there. The old Phillies wind back the clock.
Well, he
back
chased,
to the 80s with a mullet and screaming.
Well, he chased that ball so hard down to third man in the start of the game to save 2 runs, didn't he?
Looks like
hasn't
he's been
stopped.
in the gym too.
Vira Lulu comes in. Bet Barter Bellevue Hill End. Shorter ball that stumps.
Great slow ball, off-pace ball, swung through the line.
And no chance. We're just going to go through the motions for the last 2 deliveries here, but let's see what Stefan Stanley can do here. He's going to swing. He's going to put the kitchen sink behind it. Kenny hit it down to the Bet Barter Bellevue Hill End. Give the crowd something to cheer about.
With the Bet Barter, Banana B, Dr. Viana. Tony, I think Tony's out a bit more with all his Bet Barters.
Vira Lulu coming in.
Oh, that's the slowest slow ball bouncer ever, and he's going to be run out.
Oh,
what?
And we've got a replay of the Jamal Vira It's a slow ball bounce that goes through to the keeper. As we watch the replay.
It's gone. Oh, it's a beautiful slow ball bounce.
And he looks for the single.
And the highlight reel, Jarryd's throwing 130 metres again for another run out. Great work, son.
Jarryd, the human highlight reel, is thrown down. And he missed out with a bat today, getting run out himself, and he's taken 2. I'm not sure if they're stumpings or run out. Someone Twitter us, Facebook us, or message us and tell us what dismissal that is. And we've got 1 delivery to go.
Surely it's stumped if you're a keeper.
Can Jarryd, the human highlight reel, Allan, pick up man of the match for his fielding here?
No. No, he can't, is the short answer. But no, the mighty Efate Panthers have got to get home here and put themselves a place into the final. Without a few little scares though.
Yeah. And
so effectively makes next week
a semi-final.
Yeah, winner takes all.
So the mighty Efate Panthers will go to 4 wins after this one, 2 losses. They've lost 1 game each, the Ifira Sharks and the Natapei Bulls. So here we go, Vira Lulu, last delivery this afternoon.
Let it go.
And Vince Vira
chance to swing and make yourself hero in a 6.
Has let the ball, and he's gone 2 for 2 in his last over.
Well, I haven't seen that since Ronald Tari. I hope you're listening. We had a power play against PNG, and he let the last ball go. The power play will none down. I couldn't believe it.
And Wesley Vira Lulu, he's taken 3 wickets today. He'll be up the top of the chart here this afternoon in the Pacific Private Bank Player of the Match.
Yeah, fantastic day's cricket, Damo. We had a little bit of drizzle, we thought, but it held off. And it's set up next week. The mighty Efate Panthers have got through to the final, and so they'll be at 3 o'clock next week.
Well, it's essentially 2 finals, isn't it? You want to play in the final, you got to win the semi-final, and then you're in the Big Bash in this afternoon.
Yeah, and it's going to be all on. Can Patrick Matatava get his fitness for?
That'll be a big inclusion. Look, he's a tough guy. He'll be back there. Now, Shane, I think there's a little change in itinerary for next Saturday afternoon's game. Is there an earlier start with being the semi-final and then a final?
Yeah, so everyone out there will be starting half an hour early in the first game. The
first game will be 12:30 Vanuatu local time. And then, can you tell us what time the grand final will be?
Same time, 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
Local time, same time for the final. So we'll start a bit early, give the team who makes the final a bit of chance to get themselves together.
In case we have the super over, or in case we need to go to... Well, we don't need to go to a run race, do we?
Yeah. The final will have a super over.
Yeah.
So I hope that happens. How good would that be?
Yeah.
It's better than the World Cup in England. The Vanuatu Blast has been better than the World Cup in England. Everyone thought that was the best cricket tournament ever. This is the best cricket tournament ever, David.
This is pretty good. It is pretty good. And my Ifira Sharks are still in with a chance with the game next week with the Natapei Bulls.
Are you going to come out and play? They need you.
I'm not sure if I qualify.
Oh.
Is that possible coming from the commentary box to out there? I think I'm a much better player when I'm not with a bat in my hand.
Yeah, mate, we talk ourselves up in here. We would have won every game and got 20 wickets and 100 runs every game, but that's been good. And thanks, Damon, for your time again, mate. We'll be back in about 5 minutes for the presentation for the
Vanuatu Vanuatu Blast tournament. And the Pacific Private Bank Man of the Match.
Player of the Match, yeah. Right next to the Holiday Inn Hospitality tent. It's all happening. We've got more sponsors than a Formula 1 team out here. And we thank them all. It's been awesome to put on a great performance and a great tournament. So we'll be back in a couple of moments for the Pacific Private Bank Man of the Match and the Vanuatu Blast. See you soon.
Thank you.